Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Jeanette. I appreciate you all for coming by. Alright, gonna make this intro quick and get right on to your messages, loves. But I do want to remind you, as always, get to the end of the video, you guys. That's where you're gonna get your advice directly from Spirit with the Earth Magic Oracle deck. Shoot, skip ahead if you need to. Just get your advice because that's gonna tell you where you need to go from here, right? Okay, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're up, my friends. Ooh, let's find out what's coming in for my Scorpios. General messages, as always, you guys, okay? So keep that in mind. Just don't try to make something fit into your life if you know it doesn't belong there. Only take what resonates for you. Leave the rest behind, as you always hear. Okay, darlings. And if you need something more specific to your situation, I am offering personal readings at this time, so feel free to email me if you're interested. Okay, Scorpios. Thank you, Spirit. Present moment for Scorpios. We do have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Fire energy there. Ooh, Strength card in reverse. That's not the best way to start, obviously. Card of Leo here with the Strength. You may be feeling potentially weak in your endeavors or having an issue. Some of you may be having issues with your health. Others of you just feeling particularly weak or drained right now. Something needing to, you need to muster up courage for here, loves, but finding it hard to even go there. It feels like, all right, let's see what's crossing this. I get this drained energy, this feeling of being very drained. Page of Wands here. Fire energy, like I said, loves, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But the page, he comes in with a spark of a creative new idea. This is something of a new. This could also be an outward message of passion or somebody coming in to offer you new passion as well. Let's find out. I feel like it feels like a new endeavor that is leaving you very weak or drained. Could be work related for some of you, or could be a new relationship for others. Let's see. Okay, what's crossing this? Oh my Jesus. Got Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but we ended up with a whole lot of crazy here. It's just too much, darlings. Let's see if we can narrow this down, Spirit. What's crossing? This Strength card in reverse for Scorpios. What's crossing this? What's crossing this? Strength card in reverse. Thank you. Oh my God. I would really love to get a straight answer, you guys. The Hanging Man at the bottom of the deck, Heart of Pisces. And now we've got a block of crazy coming in and all in reverse. Can we narrow this down, please, Spirit? Potentially whatever thing you've got going on, Levs, is maybe a madhouse around you. Maybe very chaotic. Maybe that's why the situation is so draining for you. Can we please narrow it down, please, Spirit? What? Thank you so much. Except look what all that came out, you guys. Jesus. Card of the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Card of Aries. You guys, I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm starting to get very frustrated. We do have the Ace of Swords here that popped out. So potentially you found out some truth about an endeavor or had a truthful new beginning. Maybe this is not going out quite the way that you panned out originally for your loves. Block of crazy. Block of crazy. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and Nine of Cups. Card of Cap here with that queen, but queens do talk about self-stability. I'm actually annoyed. I'm actually annoyed and frustrated right now. You may have found out the truth about somebody as well here with that Ace of Swords. I don't like where this is going, and I don't like how I'm feeling right now, Scorp. I really don't. Basis of your situation. Oh my God, High Priestess. I'm freaking annoyed already. The Emperor. Card of Aries here. High Priestess, love, she knows. She knows everything that happens, everything that occurs. She has the knowledge, high intuition in this card. I feel like some of y'all found out a bit of truth about somebody, whatever it is that you're finding out or had found out. It ain't cool. It ain't cool. It leaves you drained. It leaves you feeling weak here. Not in a good way. I feel annoyed and frustrated. So whatever it is that you guys may have found out or figured out here, maybe potentially leaving you feeling quite rough around the edges here. Card of Aries here with the Emperor. The Emperor runs empires. He doesn't put up with shit from anybody. Somebody potentially here you were building an empire with. You may have found out some things about this person. I don't like it. I don't like it. I might have to not. Thank you, Spirit. It landed right in the spot that it needs to go. That's funny. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wanted to collaborate with you, tried to build something with you, said that they wanted to work on something with you, but you spotted their lies. I feel like it's lies. You're finding out the truth about this person or the situation. This entire collaboration here leaves you feeling drained. It leaves you feeling annoyed, frustrated. Knowing the truth here, having the truth, it feels like there's I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Somebody wanted to collaborate with you? Knight of Pentacles. Potentially here, Taurus energy in this card. Potentially here, they didn't bring the offer fast enough. Yo, you took too long. You wanted to collaborate with me. Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you bring it a little faster? Slowest moving knight in the deck. So slow, it's almost like it's not coming at all. You spotted this truth. You're tired of dealing with it. I feel like you're tired of dealing with it. I feel like I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm not even in this scenario. I'm tired of dealing with it. What you think about that, y'all? That Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands in reverse, loves. Fire energy here. All of this fire energy for you so far has been in the reverse. So something has got you, you're not wanting to put your passions towards something any longer, even if it's with a fight, even if it's with some sort of competition, some sort of jealousy, some sort of just fussing and fighting. You're trying to let it die, trying not to give into it here in your mind. The conflicts are here. They're obviously, and you're weighing it over in your scales and in your mind. You're thinking about it, loves, but coming in the reverse, you want to let it go. It ain't even worth fighting for. It ain't even worth fighting for, loves, is how it feels. Ooh. Whatever bit of truth this person had to tell you, whatever bit of brand new truthful beginning they were trying to offer you, this collaboration, I feel you don't want it to take place. You've been down there with this person, and it's like, it ain't even worth it, dude. It ain't even worth it. Keep your offer, is what it feels like. Keep your offer. Seven of Cups in reverse. Telling you. Coming in your futures, and you've got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, card of Gemini there. Coming in your futures, love. Somebody thinks that you're an option here. You ain't no option for them. They think that you're an option. They think you're a viable option. Here coming in the reverse, clearly not even close to a viable option of any kind. I just heard, don't love me. Don't love me. I'm not on your list. I don't want this. I just don't want this. You brought me conflict. Keep your truth. Keep your collaboration. I am not an option for you, is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. And I feel like it's you. It's you saying, I'm not an option for you, loves. You're not worth my time. You're not worth the fight. You're not worth the way that you make me feel. You make me feel drained just putting up with you, just hearing what you have to say. Truthful new beginning. Want to collaborate. I already know what you're about. That's what I'm getting here, loves. You are not having it. What are you fearing? Keep your offer. Keep your offer. Queen of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. You know what? I think I got so involved in how you guys are feeling right now, I forgot to mention. This card of Capricorn Queens do talk about self-love. We're talking internal energies, internal stability. The Queen of Pentacles also provides for her family and her loved ones. The Fool card, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Wands here. Card of Aries with that Fool, card of Leo with that Knight. What else we got? We got our major Wheel of Fortune. You could be fearing a new cycle, fearing how are you going to provide for those you love, how are you going to provide for yourself, dealing with this thing. You've got a brand new journey here potentially, and it may scare the shit out of you. But you don't want to be with this connection, whatever collaboration, whoever was wanting to work on it with you, it's just so draining. It's like it's not even why. What are you fearing? What is Scorpio fearing at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Whew. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Heavy burdens here. 2 of Wands and King of Wands. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or fearing a Sagittarius at this time. This could also be that person that you're not wanting to collaborate with you. You know, they could be very harsh. They could also be very driven towards their own personal passions. The King of Wands is a very strong, sturdy individual. Okay, loves, you may also fear not being able to make a correct decision, not driving towards a correct decision here for yourself, or you're afraid about the decisions this person's going to make. You know what I mean? This person's going to make about you. You know, this is the will I, won't I, should I, shouldn't I, can I, can't I. You may be fearing them coming towards you. You know what I mean? Saying you're an inspiration to me, I want to be with you, making that decision here. Making that decision. This entire scenario you find incredibly burdensome. This is... that was weird. 6 of Swords was separate from everything just now. Let's see if she comes back. You might want to get some peace of mind here. Move on to calmer waters. Oh, I don't know how that... let me make sure I don't have any other turned over. No, I don't think so. Okay, so something here, it's just love. It's so freaking end of the line burdensome. And just somebody here is determined, no matter the burden, to keep coming towards you. And it's just so frustrating. I don't feel like you want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. So why do they keep trying? Three of Pentacles wanted to pop out just now. What's going on around you? Whew. I feel like we've been going through this for a while. 9 of Cups here. 10 of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Somebody doesn't want you to ignore them any longer. They swear to God they can offer you something that they feel you don't have yet. 4 of Cups, somebody ignoring the offer. I feel like this is you, Scorp, ignoring the offer. You don't want to have nothing to do with it. Okay, this is the gift being given by somebody, and you're like, no, I'm good where I'm at, dude. They swear to God they can provide for you and bring you abundance and happiness and all these wonderful things. They're feeling so good about themselves and about this connection. You, on the other hand, completely ignoring the offer. Want nothing to do with it. Just want nothing to do with it. It's burdensome. It's leaving you drained. You don't want it. They persist. They persist to come at you. And they won't stop. Is what it feels like. This has been going on for months. So for those of you who are expecting and waiting an offer, or have been waiting an offer for some time, for those of you Scorpios who want the offer, okay, please I just want to make this really clear and pause for one little second. Those of you who are wanting this offer to come in, clearly this is not your message, my darlings, because this person, the Scorp, is clearly annoyed by and doesn't want to come in. All right. So for those of you who want this person, clearly this is not your reading. All right, loves, and I'm sorry if that's the case. This is for the Scorpios who are rejecting this offer. They are rejecting the offer. They want nothing to do with it. All right, loves. Okay. For those of you who are a Scorpio that you want the offer to come in, then you can switch this entire reading around. Okay? It's burdensome to them. All right, loves. I feel like that really needs to stress, because you know, Scorpios, if you're wasting your time waiting for somebody to come in to bring you happiness and to make you feel good about yourselves, all right, and they come and take care of you and bring you abundance in your life, I feel here, loves, this offer is being ignored by them, and they just don't want to make that decision to drive towards you. Okay, this is something that you really need to really accept. I feel like you really, I'm not trying to be mean, but you need to accept it, because if you're not accepting it, you're just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting in fear and waiting in fear and sadness and lonesome and no, they're ignoring me and da-da-da-da-da. Let them ignore you. Move on. You are too good to be waiting around for anybody. Page of Swords here. Page of Swords. I'm sorry, you guys. This is getting me all fiery. I don't like it at all. I just don't. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling your frustrations, loves. Page of Swords here. Somebody could have gone spying. This could be you, depending on what category of Scorpio you're in, right? But for those of you who do not want this offer, rejecting this person because of the way that they make you feel, they're spying on you, loves. They're spying on you. They're watching you. And then maybe they may be waiting for an opportunity to come in. This is something you're fearing. You don't want them to make that decision to drive towards you, to come at you and say, oh, you're an inspiration to me, and you're this, and you're that. You're so sexy, you're so beautiful and magnetic, I can't stop thinking about you, Scorpio. Card of Aries here with that Queen of Wands. She is the most attractive and appealing individual, I should say female entity, right, feminine energy, here lying at the bottom of the deck, in the entire deck, okay? So somebody here finds you incredibly sexy. You know, Empress card here in reverse, along with the Four of Pentacles here in the reverse. Some of you may be dealing with the father, mother of your children, and that's really crappy, because they may keep wanting to nurture a connection here with you, and you're just hoping to let this all die. Okay? Right now you may be as well a little bit confused, not sure what to hold on to or what to nurture here. They may have you thinking twice. But you know what you want. You know it ain't gonna work out, Scorp. You know what kind of person they are. It's been months that we've been going through this. You're not an option for them. No matter what category you're in, you're just not an option for them. And I feel like for the majority of you, you just want to let it go. You just want to let it go, loves. But here, clearly something needing to be further nurtured. It's not. It may be the connection that one person is holding on to. Here, the other person is not putting energy into this. Because why would you? When there's no strength in the connection. Why would you when this person doesn't even have enough courage to be with you? They may not even have enough courage to come in and fully tell you the exact truth. Or right in here, they want to start a new truthful beginning with you, and they're holding on to stuff you already know about? I feel like that Ace of Swords crossing this strength, you know. You know what they're offering you. And it doesn't matter what they tell you. Okay? I don't see a change. I'm sorry to say that, you guys, because half of you really want this offer, and I'm just telling you, if you're in that category, this is either not for you, or you can switch this all around. This person does not see you as an option any longer. Let it go. Let it go. Let it die. It's not in your highest good any longer, okay? They're ignoring your offer for a reason. The connection was burdensome. Something here needs to die. Stop spying on this person, for those in that category. Just let it go. Let it go, loves, okay? See, 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, let it die. It's in your best interest to let it die. 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, 10 of Swords. We do have the 8 of Wands. You want to communicate with this person. Oh, the World card. 10 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. They may have ghosted you. You still want to love them. King of Cups here. A card of Pisces. Some of you want to start a new cycle with them and have victory with them. The other half of you, they're coming at you, projecting your truth. You had to walk away and leave them out in the cold. Okay? For those half of you, they may be trying to communicate with you, and those of you who do not want the communication have already let the burdens die in your lives. Even just dealing with this person who continues to come back, telling you something over the airwaves, communication flying through the airwaves. They may be coming back all the damn time and just telling you, I want 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 you. Okay, let it die. Okay? 10 of Swords, 10s being endings. Somebody here either really wants to love you, even though you left them out in the cold. They're persistent on starting a new cycle for you, loves, and you're not an option for them any longer. Or switch it all around. Either way, No matter what group of Scorpios you're in, dude, you gotta let the pain die. You gotta let the scenario die as well. I can understand if you're dealing with the father, mother of your children, that's difficult. That's difficult because you can't really not deal with this person. There's really no escape because you're always gonna be in their lives. All right, really, you should just nurture yourself from there, okay? You always have to communicate. And in that case, it's on the other person that they really need to realize that this needs to die and that you're not an option. So you may need to tell your truth and express your truth to them and put an end to it. Say, go on, move on now. You can move on now, all right? Because this is not something I want to be talking about. The cup of love you want to offer me, the way I left you out in the cold, this and that. What about the burdens on me? No, 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 no. I am no longer an option for you. All right? And unfortunately, that may bring on some very hurt feelings. This may break somebody's heart. But honestly, the quicker that they hear this truth, the quicker they can move on, which is what they need to do. They're purposely not moving on. They're wallowing in the pain. They're trying to start old cycles. No, no, no. It needs to end. It needs to go and end. I'm sorry. This situation has been too painful, too burdensome, too hurtful on everybody involved. Truth needs to come out. Truth needs to come out. If you have not been communicating, maybe you've been ignoring this person entirely, they're just going to keep persisting, you Scorp. And until you tell it like it is, they're just going to keep persisting. They're just going to keep trying. You have to tell them, I'm sorry. This ain't going to work for me. I've moved on. You know, or they have to say that to you. And Scorp, if they do not make the decision to ever say that to you, then it's on your shoulders here, love, to preserve yourself. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. There's no reason to give and give and give and give and give and give and give it just to get sucked dry. All right, to try to collab with somebody who doesn't want to collab. All right, let the burdens die for yourself. Stop putting effort into a dead end. Okay? Just saying. Okay? Let's get you some advice, Scorp. I realize this is a very harsh read. I'm feeling very on edge too, so I'm feeling your frustrations, loves, no matter which category you're in. And I apologize, Scorps, but I'm really tired of seeing y'all. I'm really tired of seeing this for you. I want to see some beauty in your reads, you know? I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, you know? Somebody is not interested, okay? They're not interested. You got to let the burdens die. And if that's you that's not interested, you really got to be truthful and tell them here. Shaman Healing Wisdom, because otherwise if you don't, they're just going to keep doing it. They're just going to, and they're going to stop their process in their lives because they're going to keep thinking of you as a viable option for them, and that's just not true. They may be very confused, trying to figure things out. Okay, loves, or maybe it's you. Promise of a new moon here. Lake stillness. We have wind activation, dragonfly emergence, and Milky Way perspective. Oh my goodness, you guys. Some of you may really, really, really need to take some time to contemplate how you're going to break this news. All right? Or take this time to contemplate on how you're going to deal with this news. All right? Really pull back and be still. There's something here that you need to just breathe. It feels like there's a lot maybe of chaos going on around you. You need to calm things down. It starts within you, Scorp, okay? You have a promise here of a new moon and a brand new for yourself. It's all about the way that you're viewing the situation, okay? It's all about the way that you're viewing this situation. Dragonfly emergence, loves. I feel oftentimes this is a card for me of going within a bubble and emerging with new, like a butterfly out of a cocoon, right? Withdrawing within and coming out, emerging a brand new butterfly. Okay, for me right now, I'm getting, loves, you may be holding back your new beginning. Okay, so it's really important here to deeply, like emerge within yourself here. Go within to gain that new perspective and see the situation differently, or gain that courage that you need to be truthful with somebody about the situation here, loves. You're being called here to emerge from the cocoon, okay, with a new perspective, a new lease on life or this connection, and you're being promised here new activation in your world. Okay, there's something here being activated underneath the surface. Okay, this is happening for a reason. This is all happening for a reason, you guys. The powers of activation occurring underneath the surface. The universe is taking care of things. The path that you're on, you're supposed to be on. And the path that they're on, they're supposed to be on. Okay, and it's time, loves, for some of you that you let this old connection die and activate new things in your life. Allow yourself to do that through truth. Now again, it could be you receiving the truth about somebody and you warding it off, or you could be the one expressing this truth. Either way, truth needs to be told. Okay? Truth needs to be told. Alright? Because you already know what's going on, loves. You know your intuitions here are coming in the upright. You know what the hell you need to do. I feel you're just purposely not doing it. Some of you think if you ignore this person, they'll go off on their own and be happy somewhere. I just keep getting they're gonna keep doing it. They're just gonna keep doing it. Shaman, ancient healing wisdom, loves. Going within, finding out your personal healing knowledge. This is also a bit of a blessing from the universe. You're being guided here. You're being guided, and this kind of goes right along with the High Priestess here. You have a lot of knowledge of the situation and a lot of wisdom. You've dealt with this person before. You know what they're about, you guys. You know exactly what they're about. Truth needs to be spoken here, you guys. Rainbow blessings wanted to pop out. See, I feel like that's right. You do have a lot of brand new blessings in your life. Maybe they're not understanding it, you know, and they're still trying to persist on you, or you're not seeing your own blessings and you're trying to get this person back. Let it die, darlings, for your own good. Let it die. Fire, passion. You may be very passionate about this person, and you may have a lot of love and compassion. Iceberg submerged. You could have spent several, oh God, I just heard icy decades. God, but you could have been with them for a while, encased in ice and not knowing the truth. And now you have the truth. You can still love them, but showing compassion and love for yourself as well is needed. All right, when you do spit your truth, you don't have to be mean to them. You don't have to be rude. You know, you don't have to tell them off exactly like, you know, like what you're thinking. You can calm that stinger a little bit, Scorp, okay? You don't have to, you could be compassionate about it. All right, wish them well and tell them, I'm sorry. It's time you move on. And let them bust free. Let them break free. Because I feel like here, loves, they may have been submerged in this idea with you for a really long time. And encased in ice. Now it's time to break free. It's time to break free. You need to calm your thoughts. Go somewhere where you can be in peace and solitude to gain that new perspective, loves. This is going to activate your new beginning. You have this promise here of a new emergence in your life, but you have to let yourself break free from this old connection. You just got to let yourself break free. You don't have to. You can always love the father, mother of your children from a distance, you know, and interact with them peacefully in front of the kids. You don't have to fight. So you had kids together. All right. You know, we're all grown-ups. We're all adults. Now we've realized that we were not meant to be, and we've learned our lessons from each other. Now the truth is that this situation is not profitable for us any longer. It's time for it to end. And the persistence needs to stop. Okay, fire, passion. Somebody may have a lot of passion for you, Scorp, but it needs to die. Any further advice? I know we've already gotten a lot here. Okay, we'll go with that one more. Full moon. Completions, loves. I'm seeing a lot of moon, right? New moon, Milky Way out there in the darkness, loves. Whale breach. Like I said, you need to break through, darling. A lot of things hidden still. You're either not expressing things to this other person, just expecting them to go away, or you're expecting them to come back. Okay, either way, loves, your cycles can be complete, but you have to break through with this knowledge and break through with this truth and express it. Express it to this person. This may take a pause. You may need to take a pause in order to realize how it would be best for you. You know what I mean? Like how you can lovingly and compassionately. Oh God, I just heard break their heart because I saw this. Lovingly and compassionately break their heart. That's harsh, but it's true. Let them down as easy as you can to tell them that you're not interested any longer. Okay? Oh, God, and the Six of Cups underneath that. Definitely could have children with this person. You're trying to gain some balance as well. Time invested. Card of the past. There's a lot of time with this person, you guys. And they've maybe have been coming back and pursuing you for a while. Let them know it's not something you foresee. Kindly let them know. It's not something that you foresee in the future. You're breaking free from the connection, and it's just not going to happen. All right, loves? For those of you waiting for the collaboration or connection, you need to let it die. Go off. You know, this is a breakthrough for you. You need to let this connection die. There will be better things for you. All right? But you need to gain a new perspective on yourself, gain a new perspective on this connection, and really try to break free from it, because you have so many cards here in your advice of activating new things. You can break free from this. You can emerge a brand new person. All right? There's a promise here of a new beginning, of a new moon, a new cycle. But you got to let the old ones die to get the new. All right, loves? But you know that. You know that. You know that. You already know that. Some of you do want it. Others of you don't. So this is very difficult, because either way I feel like the connection should not be. I'm sorry. You have better things for you, Scorp. You have better things for you, my darlings. And Spirit is saying you really need to notice this. You really got to notice this and take stock of it. Take hold for yourself and do what's right for you now. Okay? Let the pain die, let the burden die, and be honest and truthful with this person about how you're feeling. They also need to be honest and truthful to you. Now, Scorp, again, you have to have love and compassion for self. Obvious is not hard to see, my darlings. If the other person does not want the connection any longer, but you do, time to love yourself more. Okay? And go on to your personal solitude to figure things out. Be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with living alone. There's nothing wrong with not having a partner. Okay? Really. And it's all about how you're viewing it. So gain yourself a new perspective. Love yourself more now. All right? Gain yourself a new perspective. Because really you have all the power here to change whatever viewpoint you've been like holding on to. Whatever category you're in, some truth needs to come out, loves. Break free. Break free. Time to love yourself more. All right, Scorp? Definitely. Okay, my darlings. Whew, that was heavy. I do feel very drained. I wish you the best of luck with the situations, you guys. Please take care. Stay safe out there in the world. All right? Good luck with all of this. I know you're going to be okay. Just remember your advice. Gain yourself a new perspective and show love and compassion for yourself and for the other person. Things will smooth over for you. I think you just have to accept some things. All right, loves? And be truthful to yourselves and them at this time. Okay, loves. Until next time, stay safe. Take care. Peace, love, and light always.